Hi everybody, it's Cutie the Bomb One. I am here to do a quick face wash at the end of the night. So I will be using Cetaphil and then Top Care Lotion. Not a sponsor, but it does work. And we will be making a quick mud pack with healing clay. Okay? So I just used a small measuring cup. And I'm going to do this first. So I'm just going to add a little bit of water at a time. Because you just need a little bit of water. I could have actually used a bigger measuring cup. I didn't want to waste any product. So I'm just adding a little bit of water with a little measuring cup. And this should cover my whole face. And just a tad bit of water. And I'm stirring it with a Q-tip because I think that's the proper applicator for right now. I don't have another one handy, so this is what we're gonna use. So stir that on up in there and let that sit. And you see the consistency, like a little thicker than pancake mix, cake batter, just a little bit. And I'm just push that on into the container. And it looks like it's all in there, saturated. It might be like a little bit of corner up against that wall there. I could add just a smidget more of water in there just to get all of the clay saturated. You don't want it too wet because we just don't. Now, what I am going to do is just rinse my face off with a little bit of water. Just a quick rinse off. And then I'm going to put some of the Cetaphil Daily Cleanser, just one pump on my face. I'm just going to cover it all. And easy around the face. And my 2 fingers is really what I'm using. The dominant fingers. Okay, and then face. And then neck and chest. And I always like to wash the back of my neck because that's important. And I get as close to the ears as I can. And then behind the ears. Okay. And so I'm using, I like a little bit of a rougher towel just for exfoliating purposes. And just to fold that up so it's not all over the place. I do have a scrubber, a face scrubber, but okay. And then rinse that towel off again. And I am going to just wipe it, a quick wipe again. Okay. Now, this is something everybody may not recommend, but I'm gonna do it. So I have a light exfoliating scrub. Sugar scrub. It does have fragrance, a light fragrance. So I just like to exfoliate sometimes on my face. And you want to keep that away from your eyes. A light sugar scrub. And the back of the neck as well, because you want to keep your skin nice and clean and bright, and that gives you an extra little scrub on your face. You can do it as fast as you want to, thorough. I always say we actively doing it. Okay. I'm just gonna take just a little bit of the dead skin off your face, and that makes a difference. That keeps your face looking youthful. Okay. And so with this same face towel, we're gonna wash that off. And it's a little bit rougher. Okay. Right? And that has a nice set. So we're not gonna have to get it perfect because the next step is the clay mask. And that's gonna require, but we wanna get quite a bit of that off and make sure we get it away from the eyes. And I'm just doing a quick, I know a lot of people don't like to use a rough rag on their face, but I do just a little bit. And I like to clean as we go. So since we're done with this sugar scrub and we're done with the face wash, we're just gonna put them back. I usually keep them in the shower, right there. And so my face is already nice, clean, and smooth. And so with the face mask, it's a clay. We're gonna use the fingers for the application. And see, this is quite a bit for application. So I am gonna use that on them. You can get on your lips if you want to. It's an all natural product. This is enough to last like all week long, to be honest, if you wanted to do it all week. I did waste a bit. So, and get it all in there. And then thin coat. Thin coat. And then on the face and the neck area. And it's always good to get your décolletage, is what they call that. Your décolletage. Yes. And then you like it to dry. But for the video purposes, we won't let it sit for too long. I have like a small pimple right there that wants to do something strange. If you want to, you can add a little bit more on there. Sometimes less is more and more is more, so the more you have on there, the longer it takes to dry. And so because we have just a little time, I'm gonna clean up a little bit as we go. So I'm gonna just wash my hands off. I'm gonna get rid of our applicator. Right here, guys. And then you can feel the clay tightening. You can feel it. It feels great. And so make sure the lid is on securely onto my big container. It's very airy, and if it spills, it's very messy and then complicated to clean up. And so if you want to, you can fan it. You can do whatever it takes to make it dry. But for the video purposes, we're gonna say this is dry enough. Sometimes it can get so dry where you can barely move your face, and it does that pretty rapidly. But for the sake of the video, we're gonna say that it is there. And then I'm rinsing my rag out. And this one is the one that really does count, because this is what we're gonna sleep on. You wanna get the most of it off. You just turn your towel over. And you're gonna rinse that towel out Really good to get that clay out of there real quick. And we only want to use a little bit because you don't want to stop your sink up or cause any disturbances. So a little less is more in this case. Okay. And you can use any face towel that you feel comfortable with. This one, I always rinse it out, clean it. And so I've wiped off my décolletage, off my ear area, my neck. Nice and clean. Nice clean face. And you see where I have a pimple coming in. And sometimes you can just, if you have a disturbance, you can just do a spot on there and leave it right there. And hopefully that helps dry up that pimple. Okay? You can do that. Now, the final step, I will be using this Top Care, which is a generic version of the Cetaphil. I do believe got it at a grocery store next to the Cetaphil. My skin is pretty clear and easy, and it has great moisture. So I grabbed it, I tried it, and so I only need just a tad bit of that just to add moisture to my face. And you want to get all that. And see, a little bit goes a long way with that moisturizer. I did less than a half of a pump, just like that the first time. And that was way plenty for that area. And just another half a pump. You don't need a whole pump for that. And then you want to get your eye area. Make sure that's nice and moisturized. And guys, here you have it. Just a quick facial cleansing before bedtime. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Please support me and my family. Thank you. I love you. I care about you. And I look forward to making more videos for you.